What's up, everybody? Sport News in 60 here. I got 5 fantasy sleepers I think you need on your team this year. These guys might not be superstars, but I think they will help you go to the championship and win that championship. I'm very high on a few of these guys. I've been drafting them a lot. Sometimes I may reach for them just because I do think they will be a lot more valuable than their ADP is suggestion. So let's go. These are in no order, just 5 guys I think are sleepers this year. My first sleeper I have is Rachaad White. He is the main running back in Tampa Bay. Last year, they were a super pass heavy offense. That's going to be obviously more run based this year with passing as well. I guess you could say it'll be a lot more balanced. Rachaad White had 1 game of 20 plus carries last year, and that got him 105 yards. So if he gets the carries, he can produce. He last year was in a timeshare with Lenny Fournette. This year they just have Chase Edmonds behind him, Keyshawn Vaughn, no real great talent behind him. Rachaad White, I think, is a very talented back. He had 1,000 yards in his last senior season in college at Arizona State. Right now he's going around the mid-6th, early 7th. I think if you need a running back and you grabbed him at the end of the 5th, it's not a horrible idea. I definitely think next year we'll be talking about this guy being drafted in rounds 4 to 5. I just like his talent. He got me some good points last year. So I really like Rachaad White. Next guy I really think could break out is Kadarius Toney. Toney has had big trouble staying on the field. I think he's missed something like 40 out of 80 games. So that obviously is a big red flag. Right now, his ADP is around rounds 8 and 9. It depends if you're in a 10 or 12 team league. Maybe he'll go a little bit later in a 10 team league. But for 12 teams, it's around 8 or 9. When healthy, the guy had a pace of 81 catches, 944 yards. So let's just assume he only misses a couple games. Obviously, he's in a very pass-heavy offense. No real big, weapons commanding the ball outside of Travis Kelce. It's up for grabs. Juju Smith-Schuster is gone. Who is going to step up? There's Sky Moore, who wasn't really great last year as a rookie. There's the rookie Rice that's there this year. Kadarius Toney has the skill. They can put him in different formations, line him up different places. I think this guy could end up being a top 30 to 25 receiver. He's currently around receiver 40 going off the boards. So I definitely think Kadarius Toney could definitely pay off for you this year. Somebody else I really like who's going pretty late around the 57th to 60th receiver, 13th, 14th draft round is Nico Collins. Let's just say 6'4", 215. When you see that as a receiver, he's always got a chance to be good. Nico Collins, a good receiver out of Michigan. And his PFF grade was 40th out of like 87 qualified receivers last year, which if you think about it, he had nobody throwing him the ball. CJ Stroud should be an improvement. I think they're going to throw the ball a lot. The whole offense should be a lot better. Obviously, I think that they're going to be around a 6, 7, 8 win team, which is improved from last year. Nico Collins, I think, he's, like I said, 57th, 58th, 59th receiver off the board. I definitely think he could be a top 40 receiver. So if you get him late in the draft, he definitely could end up filling in some weeks for you, having some big games. And if your guys go down, I think you could plug Nico in this year. Next guy, Greg Dulcich. Greg Dulcich is going off as a 14th or 15th tight end, around 11th or 12th. When he was healthy last year for 10 games, he was the tight end number 10. Russell Wilson likes his tight ends. Sean Payton likes to incorporate the tight ends. So I think Greg Dulcich, I honestly think he could be a top 8 tight end if he stays healthy. This guy has a talent. He's still really young. So I'm really big Greg Dulcich. If you want to wait for a tight end until later in the draft near the end, I think you could get this guy, like I said, around 11 or 12. So if you want to go 9 picks of receiver, running back, 1 quarterback, and then grab Dulcich, I think that is a really good strategy. The last guy is a tricky one. He's going around rounds 10 or 11, 41st running back. I'm not sure how to take that. It's Eli Mitchell for San Francisco. Just because CMC is going to be the first player and or first running back off the board, I don't think Eli should be the 41st running back off the board. Last year, they used these guys a lot together. You'll see them give McCaffrey a series or two off during the game. And who they plug in is Eli Mitchell. As long as Mitchell can stay healthy, he is a golden goose. I really think, if CMC happens to go down, this guy is RB1 potential. If not, he's still RB3. So he could be in your flex. He could fill in for your buys. I really think Eli Mitchell is a player that you should target. Rounds 10 or 11, I love that value. I would take him round 9, depending on who my running backs are. I'm okay with you having 2 stud running backs, 2 stud receivers, and Eli Mitchell and someone like George Pickens flipping in and out as your flex player. I think it's not a bad idea. I'll be coming to you soon with some more fantasy football picks. Season's coming soon. Let's go.